welcome back. In this summary video, we're revisiting the key topics we've covered: conditionals, loops, variable mutations, and external events. We'll tie these concepts together through practical demonstrations using terminal commands, showing their application in an IT incident management workflow. We start by demonstrating conditionals, which guide our workflow decisions based on specific criteria such as the severity of an incident. Here we initiate an incident with a severity level of 7, which is implemented by setting the severity variable to 7. The workflow uses conditionals to assess the severity and categorize the incident accordingly, determining the appropriate response. Next, we explore loops, which allow for repetitive tasks such as periodic checks until a condition is met. This command initiates a workflow that includes a loop for periodic checks on the incident status. The loop continues until the resolved variable is set to true, demonstrating how loops manage ongoing tasks within a workflow. We then demonstrate variable mutations, showcasing how workflow variables can be dynamically updated based on task outcomes or external events. This sets up an incident marked as unresolved. The workflow awaits an update on the status, illustrating how variables within a workflow can be mutated based on subsequent events or task results. So for that to happen, we will run this command and then trigger an external event in a minute to mutate the variable. So now we'll highlight the role of external events in workflows, enabling real-time interaction and adaptability to external occurrences. But remember, in LittleHorse, external events serve two main purposes. They can either activate an interrupt handler to execute specific logic in response to the event, or they can be used in a workflow specification as a blocking node, pausing the workflow until the external event is received, which then allows the workflow to proceed. In our case, we focus on the interrupt handlers. With our previous command running, by executing this command, we simulate an external event that resolves the incident, mutating the resolved variable to true. This change in variable state affects the workflow's progression, halting the periodic checks. This explains how an external event such as resolving an incident can directly influence the workflow. It triggers the registered interrupt handler, altering the workflow's path by updating relevant variables. Through this series, we've explored how LittleHorse's advanced workflow management features can be leveraged for efficient and responsive IT incident management. Thank you for following along with our LittleHorse Advanced Concepts series. Stay tuned for more insights and tutorials on LittleHorse and workflow automation. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.